Everyone tells you to start investing early, right? Well, that's actually terrible advice if you don't know what you're investing for. Because throwing money into random stocks, crypto, or mutual funds without a clear goal doesn't make you an investor. It makes you a gambler with better branding. So in this video, let's talk about how people in their 20s can actually invest the smart way, not just start early, but start right. If you're between 20 and 29, a student, or just starting your career, this video is for you. By the end, you'll learn 5 practical psychology-based investment tips that can save you from beginner mistakes and set you up for financial freedom in your 30s. Let's start with something that's rarely discussed. Your biggest investment in your 20s isn't money, it's knowledge and habits. Before buying a single stock, learn how markets work, how to read balance sheets, and how to manage your own emotions when the market dips 20%. Because in your 20s, you're not competing for returns, you're competing for wisdom. A 25-year-old who understands compound interest, risk, and inflation will outperform a 25-year-old chasing meme stocks, even if they start with less money. Important thing to learn is to fix your cash flow before you invest. The truth is, investing doesn't start with your brokerage account, it starts with your budget. If your expenses eat up your income, no amount of stock picking will help. Think of it like this: investments are seeds, and your savings rate is the soil. The richer the soil, the more seeds you can plant. So, track your money for 1 month. Identify leaks, subscriptions, impulse food orders, unnecessary gadgets. The goal? Free up at least 20% of your income for saving and investing. And if that feels impossible, don't worry. Start with 5%, but make it consistent. One should learn to risk like a scientist. Most 20-somethings either avoid risk completely or take too much of it because you're young, so you can afford it. Here's the real deal. You can afford to take smart risks, not blind ones. That means to understand what volatility really means. A 30% market crash isn't a loss unless you sell. But if you invested money, which you need next year, that's not investing, that's a time bomb. So, match your investments with your goals. Money needed in lesser than 2 years. Keep it in cash or short-term deposits. Money needed in 3 to 5 years, then consider balanced mutual funds. Long-term money that is 5+ years, that's where index funds and ETFs shine. One should learn to build skill before portfolio. Want to know a millionaire's secret? Their first investment wasn't in the stock market, it was in skills that increased their income. In your 20s, your ability to earn more will give you a higher return than any stock. Learn digital skills, freelancing, business, sales, or tech. Every extra dollar you earn can be invested, compounding your future. Think of investing as a 2-player game. Player 1 is your income. Player 2 is your investments. You want both to level up, not just one. You have to start small, automate, and stay boring. Now that you've got the mindset, cash flow, and skill, it's time to actually invest. Forget timing the market. Instead, automate your investments. Set up a SIP, systematic investment plan, or automatic transfers into an index fund or ETF every month. Even 2,000 rupees or $25 a month is fine. What matters is the habit. And remember, boring beats exciting in investing. You don't need the next Tesla or Bitcoin, you need consistency. As Warren Buffett says, wealth is built by staying in the market, not by jumping in and out of it. So let's recap. Build knowledge first. Fix your cash flow. Respect risk. Grow your skills. Automate your investments. Investing in your 20s isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about building a system that makes you rich eventually. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with a friend who just got their first paycheck. And remember, your 20s are for learning, your 30s are for earning, your 40s are for freedom.